The coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
Here's Smith. Paul George pulls it in.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that shouldn't be easy.
Steps back and fires. Rejected by Brown. Pass to Guy. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's LeVert. He's been contributing over 15 a game. George has the open look. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Confident shot by George off the hot pass. Doesn't waste time thinking about his selection.
Brown passes to Paul. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And Adebayo over to help. 6 on the shot clock. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Adebayo. George outside. LeVert goes against Paul. Pass to Kuminga. There's the triple. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Paul passes to Brown. Now Smith. Here's Guy. Pounded by Adebayo. Here's Guy. He played a great game against Charlotte. And the officials call a traveling violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
George with it, guarded by Smith, and stolen by Clark. To the inside, here's Guy.
Oh, nice!
What a jam!
Yeah. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle. Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
Brown finds Smith. And here's Paul. Checked by Rondo. Pass to Guy. And stolen by Adebayo. Rondo with it. Well, quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Here's LeVert. Guy grabs the board.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
It's deflected. Second chance effort. And he can't get that one. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Adebayo. And they double up Adebayo. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, B.A., the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point line.
Clock is at 3. Lets it fly. The shot by LeVert, no good. The Rockets trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Kuminga. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Rondo gets the bucket.
I just love the ball move.
Timeout called. Houston. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets.
Substitution on court.
San Antonio has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. So the Rockets 5 now. We've got Brandon Clark. Jaylen Brown is out there with Kispert. And it's Guy in at the center position. Alexander Walker misses the three.
Even for a player who's not a three-point specialist, I mean, that's a shot you got to knock down.
Denied by Adebayo.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
And George with the jam.
And look at George going off on the defense, putting them to shame with the alley-oop jam.
George over to help. Here's Guy. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Rondo. Currently averaging 5 points a game. And here's George. Lays it up and banks it in. George has got 4 points in the quarter.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees. Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Talk about an advanced distributor. I mean, there's passes that point guards can make, and there's passes that Rajon Rondo.
Now here's Smith. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Rondo. Here's Kuminga. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 6. Over to the wing. Here's Adebayo. The shot won't fall. Now the Rockets take it the other way. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
The crowd didn't seem to faze them at all. They knew what their game plan was and followed it accordingly.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Guy. Inside, here's Clark. Oh, sent away with authority.
They are having major struggles from the floor.
George outside. Here's Kuminga. Outside, Rondo. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. Rondo, he's got 4 assists in the game. Outside, Brown. Down low, Guy. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
And sometimes you have games like that, but you just got to shrug it off and move on to the next one.
Now here's George. Coming off a 22-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And he recovers it. Smith outside. Oh, he picked him clean. And here's the fast break. Here's Kuminga. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Rockets shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pass to Guy. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Now here's Smith. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Kuminga. 9-point game. Over to the left wing. From deep. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Inside, trying to get back on track. And the jam by George.
They're not rolling like they were earlier. The bucket's a little harder to come by.
Houston calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Here's Guy. 18 points for him.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnovers.
San Antonio leading. Pass to Alexander Walker. They double him with Brown. Back to Alexander Walker. Hernan Gomez with it. They double team Walker. Shot clock at 6. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Outside Paul. Outside Brown. Fades back. That one off the back iron and out.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened.
He got a piece of it. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw no good.
Second team foul. At the line.
And he sinks the second. San Antonio's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to LeVert. Here's Osman. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bulls in Chicago.
The timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
To the inside. Here's Guy. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. He's got 21.
Playing lines, Chris Paul, you better have your hands ready. If you're open, he'll find you, or you're going to be hitting the head.
And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a 9-point lead. Shaq, what did you... And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's Paul, looking for his first basket still in this one. They've got Karis LeVert. Kuminga is out there with Paul George. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Rondo in at the 1. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Pass to Guy. 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. George with the bucket.
Just a big night for George so far. He always works so hard, but his game has been on a higher level here in this game.
Here's Guy, and he converts the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Kuminga. Now here's LeVert. It's George on the wing. Back to LeVert. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. And they get it back. Adebayo, no good. The Rockets trail. Here's Paul. Driving inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got his first 2 points.
Always a threat to turn on the Jets. Paul, quick switch of gears. Gets to the rack.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Out to the right wing. Back to George. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Blocked!
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The ball's knocked loose. They double-team George. And stolen by Clark. Paul with the bucket.
They made the most of their halftime adjustments. They're shooting 80% so far in the second half.
Out of bounds. It'll be Rockets ball. The Spurs making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
1:04 left in the third. Paul with the double. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
They came out the locker room refreshed. I mean, they've been the stronger team since halftime. No doubt.
Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Walker. Puts it up from 12. Count it. Walker's got 12 points in the game. Houston has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Out left to the wing. The 3, Smith. And they recover it. Another shot. Guy's shot is good. That's 29 for him.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Hernan Gomez. Not a lot of room. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Here's Walker. Off the inbound. No good.
Come on. You got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
And so it's Houston up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play right there.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. We've got Chris Paul, also Danilo Gallinari out there. And it's Guy in at the center position. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Well, the Spurs shooting 40% from the field in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. Shoots over Paul. It's Walker on the wing. Clock at 6. Shots blocked. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing, not giving them an inch of space out there.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
The first one falls. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's San Antonio with it, down by 12. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. It's a quick turnaround on the road, just one game. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul of the game.
That's just his first turnover of the game. He's been making good decisions out there.
First team foul.
Until that one.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Paul passes to Smith. Here's Guy, hounded by Adebayo. Down low, Paul. And the layup is good. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Well, he's shown great patience tonight. I mean, he went through a scoreless first half, but didn't get down on himself. I mean, now he's got it going.
LeVert passes to Adebayo. It's LeVert on the wing. 5 to shoot. It's Walker on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Brown against LeVert. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Rondo, he's checked in for LeVert.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Spurs.
Now here's Rondo, defended by Brown. And he lobs it up to the rim. Adebayo, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
And the bucket is good. Give him 35.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
More rotations, I mean, slow help, and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Kuminga, he's checked in for San Antonio. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Now here's Rondo. He's guarded by Paul. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adebayo. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back.
Knowing the kind of competitor he is, I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Left side, Paul. Clark, no good. The Spurs have gotten nothing to go so far in the fourth. They're 0 for 6. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Brown finds Paul. To the left wing. Back to Brown. Out to the wing. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by Rondo.
There's a lesson for him. Don't showboat. Tries to get fancy with the fadeaway, and it backfires.
Pass to Adebayo. Now Walker. They need this. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside, Rondo. The shot misses. Nice D from Paul. To the inside, Guy. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 20. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Alexander Walker. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Adebayo. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Here's Guy. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They're really working the paint now.
Paul George, he's checked in for San Antonio. Karis LeVert comes in for Alexander Walker. You know, Chris, recently we heard LeBron James say, looking back on the infamous decision broadcast, he said he fell on his sword for other athletes to feel empowered.
Well, look, LeBron's one of the greatest players of all time. He came into this league right out of high school. If he didn't make a mistake or two, I mean, he wouldn't be human, right? I mean, yeah, that wasn't a great way to tell his fans, I'm not coming back. But I think one of the best things you can do is to apologize and move on. And there's a greater lesson than that. LeBron's done that. You know, just keep it moving. He can't live his life just to please others.
Now here's LeVert to stop the drought. Tipped. Rondo with the steal to the paint and stolen by Clark.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Brown against LeVert. Smith outside. Pass to Guy. Ooh, poked away. Down low. Here's Clark. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. And his 5th make of the game in 12 attempts.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just draining that catch-and-shoot jumper with ease.
Adebayo with it. And the shot falls short that time. For Houston, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this 4th quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Rockets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2 games to 1, with one more game to follow against this team. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And here are the Rockets now. Now Clark. Pass to Brown. 35 seconds left to play in the 4th. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
The jump hook. Here's Kuminga. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the 2nd effort.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Brandon, congratulations. You guys may have faltered a bit coming out of the gates, but you finished strong.
Yeah, man, I mean, that's us really. We're just always trying to feed off the energy. So it did kind of take a while there at the start, but once we picked it up, it was all fine.
The energy was there when it mattered.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.